So look at this. There we go. There we go. I just got it. We all saw the light flicker in the room down to 211.
As soon as we walked in.
What's going on?
Dude, well, Mike, you just felt that
overwhelming, tingling feeling.
I'm getting it again, man. I don't know what it is. Yeah.
Through my forearm.
Right here.
And up my neck to my cheeks.
Tonight on Eric Mintel Investigates, Eric Mintel, spirit medium Dominic Sattel, and cameraman Mike Striegel descend upon the historic Inn at Jim Thorpe, one of the most haunted locations in the Poconos. The team is joined by Marlon Kistner, VP of Visit Poconos Tourism, and former Inn employee Marianne Rustad, who knows the building's secrets all too well. But when Dominic taps into a chilling event, the team is shaken to the core, and the paranormal activity reaches an all-time high. Stay tuned, because history and mystery are alive inside the legendary Inn at Jim Thorpe. My name is Eric Mintel. By night, I'm a professional jazz musician. But by even later at night, I investigate the paranormal. I, along with my team at Eric Mintel Investigates, travel the country, investigating all things paranormal. This is Eric Mintel Investigates. Built in 1833 as the White Swan Hotel, this grand inn rose from the ashes of the devastating 1849 fire to become the new American Hotel, a social hub that hosted Ulysses S. Grant, Thomas Edison, and John D. Rockefeller, just to name a few. During the 19th century, Mauch-Chunk drew crowds rivaling Niagara Falls, with visitors flocking to the Switchback Railroad and Glen Falls. Though the inn declined during the Depression, it was restored in 1988 by John Drury, sparking Jim Thorpe's revitalization. Today it stands once again as a proud landmark on Broadway as the Inn at Jim Thorpe.
Guys, here we are again. So we're heading to the Inn at Jim Thorpe. And I know, Dom, when we did this investigation in 2019, you weren't there.
No.
From what we had happened to us before, I'm really interested to see what you're going to tune in on tonight. Some of the stories that I already know.
I know there was the movement of the glass.
Yes.
Behind the server.
Yep.
In the kitchen.
Mike, you're solid camera work tonight, man. You're gonna be on high alert, man. High alert.
Can't wait.
Dom, how you feeling, man? You feeling good?
I'm feeling good.
All right, good.
I'm feeling energized.
Cool. Guys, one more
Let's do
time.
it.
Here we go. Inn at Jim Thorpe. We're here at the Inn at Jim Thorpe. Ghosts, furniture moving on its own. We've got Dominic Sattel inside already tuning in on some otherworldly activity from the Eric Mintel Investigates team investigating the Inn at Jim Thorpe. Marlon.
Yes.
I mean, incredible. I'm so glad that you were on this investigation with us tonight. Not only are you here, but you've actually had encounters here at the Inn at Jim Thorpe. I mean, could you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. Well, thank you. Thank you for being here. We're excited. And I'm from the area, moved here with my husband years ago, and he has family roots here. And so we had a family wedding, I'd say 20 plus years ago, and we all ended up back here at the Inn at Jim Thorpe, all on the same floor, but we all ended up in one room. You know how fun that is, and everyone gets together.
Sure.
And to this day, I will just never forget, we were all just a lot of noise, a lot of talking, a lot of conversations happening, but my brother-in-law, he ended up falling asleep on the bed, and his legs were off the end of the bed, and he was just laying back. All of a sudden, he has his eyes closed, he sits up, and he screams with his mouth closed. And I mean, it stopped everybody in that room. It was a scream that I don't even know how it happened. His eyes were closed. He screamed through his nose twice, and then tilted his head, and he laid back down, and that was it.
And that was in room 200, I
200,
think we talked
yes,
about. Wow.
it was.
Did he remember that? Did he remember doing that?
He didn't, and the thing about my brother-in-law, Chris, is he's really quiet. He's not a jokester, so this isn't one of those family members that I would do something
Right.
like this. He's just a very calm, level, quiet person. So it surprised all of us, and he did not remember anything.
Wow. Now, has he had any experience like that before
No.
that you know of? Wow.
Not at all.
You know, I'm wondering too, maybe if it was maybe sleep paralysis, but sometimes that could be misconstrued as that, but I don't know. I mean, look at what happened in the room there.
As soon as we got there,
The lights started flickering.
as
So,
soon as we walked in
it
that
was
room,
crazy.
wasn't it?
Yeah, that was crazy.
We all witnessed it.
Yeah, it
too.
was insane. So Marlon, thank you so much again. I really appreciate you guys.
You got it.
You guys are phenomenal, and I can't wait for all the content that we're going to be giving you guys
Thanks
as well.
for being
So,
in the Poconos.
absolutely,
I love it.
we love it too. Thank you.
You got it.
We're in the Poconos investigating the historic Inn at Jim Thorpe. Here's what, before you do anything, when we just unloaded our stuff here, as soon as we did that, the lights started flickering.
Trying to connect with whatever spirit is in here, and I'm asking them to give us a sign by flickering the lights, by doing something. So I'm asking them to do something, anything. So the energy I'm getting right here, there's a lot of pain. I'm seeing them falling down the stairs, carrying the luggage, falling down the stairs. This happened early 1900s. They were carrying luggage. It's a bellhop that fell right here. And his comment is, don't pay me any attention, go ahead. And because there was people trying to get by, and he was just telling them to go ahead. That's what I'm feeling right here. That's why I feel a dip.
Do you want to see this, Marlon? Check this out. Look at this here, and it just keeps fluctuating. Look at this, Marianne. It just keeps fluctuating now. But we've also found sometimes, right, Dom?
Yeah.
Where I'll point this at Dom, and the thing will go off like crazy. And then if I'm holding it, then it goes down.
dead.
It goes down because I'm using the energy. Right. Try you hold that, Dom, and see what happens.
That was up to a 9.
Mm-hmm.
See, there is something here.
I just thought I saw somebody on the steps.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Let's get some pictures of that.
There are spirits walking. If you, Eric, I know you'll pick up orbs, but there are spirits just walking around.
I'm going to take some pictures just in case.
Right down through here.
We went to the stairway, and whatever Marianne saw quickly disappeared. Marianne, thank you so much for being here tonight. I know you used to work here.
Yes.
And you have a history here.
Yes.
Amazing. So I know a little bit of the stories, again, from us being doing the video before, but can you tell us a little bit about some of the activity that you actually have experienced here?
Sure.
Where we are right now.
Yeah, thank you for being here. I actually love this building so much. And through the years, over the last 13 years, I worked here a couple different times. I was here all hours of the day and night. I've experienced everything from partial apparitions in the middle of the day in the bar to...
In the middle of the day?
Yeah. To the feeling of being watched, phantom footsteps up and down the basement steps, a ghost of a Civil War man down in the underground lounge.
So that's interesting to me because, we're talking about one of the rooms, and maybe a few of the rooms actually, may have been makeshift hospital rooms.
I mean, you're talking about a lot of energy in and out of this hotel for
definitely.
over 100 years.
Yep.
So it's definitely, you can feel it as soon as you walk into the building.
I always say too that maybe there's people that are connected to this, and I've said this before, that you could be standing there and you're seeing this full body apparition, but the person next to you doesn't see it. And maybe because, that person's antenna is more attuned to that. That's what I find fascinating with a lot of these stories and a lot of what people are seeing. And I always say at the end of the day, people are seeing and experiencing something.
Yes.
And that's why we are doing these videos, to try to get to that truth, whatever it is.
Right.
We've got a lot of great history here in the Poconos that we even have not even scratched the surface with. So I can't wait to get on this investigation tonight. You're going to join us?
Yes.
And I know Marlon's going to join
Yes.
us too. So I can't wait. So I think with all of us on it, I think our energy level is going to be at an all-time high. But thank you again so much for everything. Love it. Thank you. Well, Marianne and Marlon already told me some incredible information. I mean, we're not even on the investigation yet, and I'm already blown away by what they've just told us. Dominic's around here tuning in on a lot of different things around the inn. So we got to find him and get on this investigation because we are burning daylight. So let's go. So Marianne, so you felt some like crazy stuff here in the restaurant. Can you show us where it is?
Absolutely.
Lead the way.
This is a hot spot to see and feel some spooky energy.
Right here at this table?
Yep.
Wow. So what are the
Sorry, honey.
what are the feelings like? What are
We've seen apparitions come around the corner from that service area. And then also back in this area is very kind of, you feel like you're being watched from back here.
So right back there by the fireplace. So who knew that you could have a meal and see an apparition? I mean,
I
unbelievable.
saw the spirits. They were behind the bar.
There's a lot of spirits behind the bar. People don't get this kind of access, and to know these different areas, people are going to want to experience those things, and maybe they've had their own experiences too. Once they see this, maybe they'll come forward and say, "Hey, I felt that too."
Yeah.
You know, where are we going next?
Would you like to see the underground lounge?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's go.
Already down in the underground lounge, Dominic was tuning into an otherworldly part of the inn.
Going down that hallway, I'm getting Underground Railroad.
Okay.
Do you know of any history of that?
Interesting.
Do you feel like a flowing?
Yeah, I feel a lot of water rushing through there
So
into
that
here,
is-
flooding.
That underneath where we are, there's an underground huge stream that goes through this.
Okay.
If you're picking up something from the Underground Railroad,
Yeah.
a small piece of history, I don't know if it's relevant, is Josiah White, who was one of the founders of this area, was a Quaker, and they were proponents of the Underground Railroad and getting slaves to freedom.
Speaking of the water, I just realized something. When we did the Ma Chunk Opera House video,
Yeah.
they also have, you could pull up part of the floor. There is water
Yes.
that's running
Yeah.
right there
Yeah.
under the
Yeah.
Opera House.
With Marianne's experiences, mine, we had really good feelings, but I don't think we had a clue of what you were
Yeah.
able to read.
And there's
being
still
here,
more.
Yeah.
There's
which is
still more.
amazing.
We got a lot more.
We got to keep going.
For
Right,
sure, for
right.
sure. So we're in room 311. And Dom, what are you tuning in on so far here? Because again, this is going off the charts. It keeps just like right around here. Right back here again. See it?
I don't want to say Plumsteadville,
Oh, yeah. Huh.
but
Similar.
yeah.
Now, I don't know if you're aware of anything like that. You are? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So you can confirm that.
In this, that the other room's close to here. I do see there is a spirit that's in here that likes to walk around. I don't know. I'd have to talk to the front desk, but you're being watched when you're in here. You're definitely being watched. A little creepy.
That's similar to what I already know about this room.
Okay.
About that.
Especially like if you're sitting here, you're getting changed.
Mhm.
You just feel them over your shoulder, and you kind of like just keep turning around. You're like,
This is
you
staying
feel
at
that.
a constant 1 and 2. It's crazy.
This room definitely had some very strange energy.
I mean, so already he's tuning in on a whole bunch of stuff here. Did you know about any of that? I mean, you knew about some of the other, stuff that we really can't talk about, but
People have said their feet have been touched in their
Okay.
sleep and stuff like that. So that
So he's tuning in on something like that of people, the feeling of being watched. What about you? How are you feeling in this situation? Are you feeling anything? Are you channeling anything?
I feel a little sick to my stomach. Not sure, have a little like ping.
Okay.
That's the only thing I could say. Is just feeling a little woozy
Mm.
when we walked in.
Okay.
A little wonky.
the air is a little
Yeah.
heavy.
Yeah,
It is in here.
It
It
is.
is very.
compared to where we were in the
Yeah.
hallway.
There's almost like a darker type
it's-
energy in here.
It is.
Yeah.
And it definitely feels it.
All right, let's get out of here
Yeah.
and let's regroup in the hallway.
Sounds good.
We're in Jim Thorpe investigating the inn at Jim Thorpe.
right here.
And up my neck to my cheeks.
And we're like right here. We're right here by 311 and 310. So Mike and I just were standing here. We just both got this crazy like goosebumps, everything right here. But Mike, you just felt that
Overwhelming, tingling feeling.
I'm getting it again, man. I don't know what it is.
My thighs
Yeah.
and through my forearm.
Right here.
And up my neck to my cheeks.
Yeah.
From the knees all the way up to the jaw. But you weren't feeling great in that room. So maybe now maybe it was residual from coming out of there.
Yeah, it was.
You know?
No, there's a spirit that's up here. So
It's not a good feeling at all.
Wow, I didn't think we were going to get much tonight, but I mean already, like no sooner. But where?
it's this person from in here.
Are we getting any kind of a
Two
name?
people came in, so he's checking it out.
And the new people's us.
The old couple that walked back.
Oh, okay. Oh, interesting.
So,
So
I'm getting a fire and I'm getting a collapse and people trapped. When we first walked in,
well, wait. I got to tell you, you already said it. You just said it. This place burned to the ground. That's what you're talking about, collapse.
and the collapse,
Yep.
and there were people trapped.
Yeah.
People died. There were people in the rooms when the fire happened. They couldn't get out.
Wow.
So yeah, So
Wild.
I picked that up right in the lobby when we walked in. Oh man. But I mean, the mother-daughter that just came down
Yeah.
here.
She just felt the
her
ankle.
ankle, and we're like,
That was
"That's
crazy."
The same thing.
Yeah.
She said it happens.
She was
all
feeling the
time
same spirit.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This is crazy.
Armed with this new information, Dominic tuned into the room that he felt the most energy coming from during the fire.
I'm getting a wonky feeling. I'm getting a very unstable feeling.
Really?
I'm feeling like almost like I'm on water, like I'm on an ocean. I feel that wave back and forth rocking me. Couple on the bed when the fire happened. That's why I'm getting that rocking feeling, because the floor gave away and they kind of slid off the bed. So that's what I'm feeling. That's why I'm like over here on the wall by the door, because it fell this way. But yeah, that's exactly what
Wow.
it is.
So you're feeling that pushback.
I'm feeling that like the floor gave way. There was a heavy chest over here at one time, like an armoire, big armoire, and I could just feel everything just slid kind of this way when the floor gave out. It kind of caved in. I'm getting more of a wavy feeling, like I'm getting pushed against the wall. It's almost like New Spirit Old Soul, where I felt like somebody was pushing me back. But I'm definitely getting this rocking motion in here. So I'm going to try and tune in to see what I can feel, see what's going on. But there's a lot of energy in here. So we're going to find out what it is.
So I never really saw Dom act like that before. I mean, as soon as we walked in this room, it felt good, and obviously it didn't feel good to him. So let's see what he's tuning in on. Let's be quiet and see what else he can, figure out what's going on in this room.
I was just saying to Mike that my head, it's definitely the pressure's there, the tingling. So it's definitely it's spirit telling me that's what happened.
Well, you could see it's off.
Yeah.
When we started setting up in 211, the lights flickered.
Yeah.
And we all saw it.
Before heading to room 211, front desk clerk Toby Timlin confirmed what Dominic was sensing about the fire.
The place had burned down in the early 1900s, and a firefighter was on the roof, went from the roof all the way down to the basement, passed away. Very sad.
This
Presence down there.
blows me away, because Dominic tuned in on the fire here, and he also felt like something was like coming this way. So
I'm getting a fire and I'm getting a collapse.
and we all heard it. I mean, we all heard it. And it was so that, there you go. So it had to be the firefighter.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He's going to be blown away when he hears this. Oh my God. What Toby just told us, I can't wait to tell Dom, man. He's going to be blown away.
What's going on?
Dude, I mean, you tuned in on the fire.
Yeah.
So I just talked to Toby.
Okay.
So yeah, he confirmed there was a fire here. The other thing you were sensing was this feeling of something falling.
Yeah.
Right? It was a firefighter. He fell fighting the fire to his death.
Oh, wow.
So that feeling of something that you
Yeah.
had, that blew me away, man. I got chills just thinking about
That's
that. And when
awesome.
he told me that, I was like, you got to be kidding me. That's exactly what you what you tuned in on.
There's so much more that we haven't even touched.
Yeah. So what's going on in this alley?
Yeah, so
Now this is the building.
This,
The inn is
this
right
is
here.
the inn. This
Okay.
is the Jim Thorpe Bank. This alley goes back to our parking lot and the kitchen entrance.
Okay.
And there's been a number of times I felt followed or somebody right
In
behind
this alley?
me. Yes, particularly coming out the kitchen door.
With no further activity, we decided to wrap up the investigation. But one thing is certain, we'll be back.
I did get the lights flickering on video.
awesome. The camera caught it?
Yeah, my camera initially caught it. I mean, there is so much going on in this place. And I mean, it's got a history. I mean, it's a big history.
It's been around since 1849 or something.
And
so-
people are experiencing all of these different things in not only in certain rooms, almost in every room.
Oh yeah,
You know,
It's
so-
what's crazy to me is we were talking about the bellhop breaking his leg.
Yep.
And then that mother and daughter came down, and she's like, "Oh, my
that was
ankle."
crazy.
It happens every time on this step, and I'm like, "There's a reason." And
oh
they
my
are
God.
sensitive. They are mediums
Oh, they are.
themselves.
Okay,
They're
okay.
sensitive.
So they know.
And they like haunted areas and they like haunted places, and that's why they're here.
Marlon and Marianne, totally awesome.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
they were
their
phenomenal.
stories were incredible. Chris Barrett, sorry we couldn't have him on the,
Sorry, Chris.
video tonight, but
We
Chris,
missed you.
We did miss you, man. Next one, you're on.
Absolutely.
But so grateful for those guys.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, man, I think this is probably another one we're going to have to come back to.
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
I mean, this is your second time, my first time.
Yeah.
And there's still a lot more.
Yeah. Well, let's wrap it up and get out of here. And
Okay.
I want to look at this footage and get back to the office and check it out.
Cool.
All right. Another one, brother. Marlon, Marianne, I mean, what a night.
been
Thank
a
you
pleasure.
so much for everything. I'm so glad you got a chance to get on this. This is awesome.
Thank you so much.
Oh, we had a good time.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
We didn't need Chris.
And
we didn't need him.
just kidding, Chris.
Love you, Chris.
Feel better,
Great
bro.
working with you.
Yes.
I know it's my last investigation.
Take care, Dom. Boom. No, but he tuned in a lot of really great stuff tonight, which was phenomenal. And I mean, just your stories. I mean, the staff here, amazing. Your story. I mean, I can't wait to even dig deeper into this. And like I just said before, a lot of times we'll just leave with more questions than answers.
So I want to thank you so much, Eric, Dom, and Mike, and Marianne for being here tonight. You are showcasing some amazing things in the Poconos, and we can't thank you enough for being here.
Thank
It's
you.
been fantastic.
We're really grateful for you guys, too. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's get out of here.
A week later, the team gathered over Zoom to review the findings from the Inn at Jim Thorpe investigation.
So guys, I mean, the Inn at Jim Thorpe, I mean, this was my second time around. Dom, I know it was your first time there. And Mark, was this your first investigation as well?
This was my first one, yeah.
I love it. I love it.
It was awesome.
Mike, this was your first investigation, and it was amazing. I mean, David Drury, who's awesome, and all the staff there, Nancy Ziegler, they're phenomenal people. I mean, they just gave us full reign of the entire hotel that night, which was amazing. And I mean, right out of the gate, what happens? We start to unpack the equipment, and what happens? The lights flicker.
Wild how you couldn't have timed that better.
It was crazy.
Mhm.
Dom, I don't even think you were there because you had been bombarded by somebody that wanted a reading as soon as you walked in.
Yeah, it was a sisters that came in. They asked what we were doing. They were talking with you, and you told them what we were there for.
Yeah.
And they immediately came right over to me and were like, "We'll pay for a reading right now. We want a reading." And I was like, "Okay." So I gave them a reading when you guys went upstairs. The history of that place, of the inn, and everything that has happened there is just phenomenal. When we were standing at the bottom of the stairs, and I was telling you how, a bellhop came down the steps and broke his leg, and not even 10 minutes later, a mom and daughter are walking down the steps and she starts complaining about her ankle.
Yeah.
Happens in the same spot all the time. And I just tapped you on the shoulder. I'm like, there you go.
I know.
And I mean, just
Crazy.
weird occurrence. I mean, it's just, you can't make that stuff up.
The whole energy of that place, we went into that one room, and I know, Marlon, you felt like the energy there was definitely off.
Yeah.
Really,
I felt really, really sick.
yeah.
And it came on so quickly when we were in there, and I didn't feel good at all until I got out of that room.
Which room was that?
I think that
Marlon?
was 311, right? That was 311.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
311.
When we left that room of 311, just to recap that, Mike, you felt that energy as soon as we left. You and I both felt that. We got the goosebumps.
Yeah.
You were feeling it into your jaw. Tell us what happened there.
I felt, yeah, through up my legs. It just kind of went up my torso, right up to my face, and it was like, yeah, a weird kind of cool, tingly feeling that was overwhelming in the moment. And just as soon as it came on, it kind of, dissipated and went. But then you felt the same thing, and it was right in the hallway outside of the room there.
And
it was really wild.
Which was crazy because earlier Marlon and Marianne felt it in the room, but when you got the room, you felt better. But for us, for Mike and I, we were just feeling the same. We were feeling maybe that residual energy that was there.
Yeah.
Well,
At the same time, you guys felt it too.
Exactly. That was weird. That was so weird. And Dom, you kept tuning in on some kind of a collapse.
Yeah, that was 310.
Yeah.
In room 310. And yeah, when we were in there, I kept saying that there was a fire, and I felt the whole floor shift because there was a heavy armoire on one end where the bed was on the other, and I could see the bed sliding down through the floor.
And then we put the level there, and the floor was off a little bit on there. I found it fascinating that you've kept feeling this like something falling.
Yep.
And we talked to Toby, who told us that there was the fire and about the firefighter
falling through.
Yep.
Yeah, down in the reception area when you first walk in, when you check in, that whole ceiling, I saw it coming down and collapsing as well.
Toby, who told me during the investigation that a lot of people don't know about the activity that's happening in the inn, but they certainly know when they leave. I love that.
I mean, people talk furniture moving in the rooms when they leave. It's all backwards when they come back in. They're feeling that icy grip in one of the rooms.
Right.
Yep.
And that's and the feeling of being watched. What you were feeling, like you had said, we're being watched right now.
Oh, yeah, we were in that room and you could feel the eyes on you.
So for Marlon, that maybe hasn't been with us that long, who will be with us on more investigations. When Dominic, explain to Marlon a little bit about what you see. How does this occur? What do you feel when you walk into these places?
Well, right away, the energy, I pick up on the energy of the place, the history. I start getting, spirit giving me visions of what happened and what's going on during their time period when they were there. So I see that. It's the way the feelings come in and the images and everything, and them talking to me to be able to decipher everything and be able to lay out the story from their end. So that's how it works for me.
And it's wild too, because a lot of these places, there's a lot of information that's not out there anyway. We try to stay as truth-based as we could, and again, I have to go back to what I've said in the past. It's like, if there's a place being haunted, they liked being there. These liked being there. That's why they go to pubs, restaurants, bed and breakfasts. So guys, again, incredible investigation. Thank you so much, Marlon. It was so awesome to have you on this investigation. I can't wait for you to join us on more investigations that are coming up, I can't wait to share this with all the viewers in the Poconos. It's going to be...
Listen, we're the lucky ones. We're so thrilled to have you and to really find these really cool gems, throughout the Poconos that we want people to know about. So it's been great, and I can't wait to do some more.
Awesome. Mike, Dominic, we will see you on the next investigation. You guys are the best. Have an awesome night, guys.
You too. See ya.
guys.
See ya.